25 jump jacks. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. All right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Who speaks Spanish? Who speaks Spanish? Speak Spanish? Speak Spanish? All right, let's go 10 jumping jacks. I'm gonna hear it in Spanish. You ready?
Oh, video on the camera.
Ready? Here we go.
Everybody your butts.
Uno, right? Ready, go. Uno.
Uno,
Dos.
tres,
Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Ocho. Nueve. Yes. All right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Huh?
Uno.
Uno.
I don't know the other one.
All right. All right. Uno.
On the camera.
Dos.
It goes to the TV.
Cinco.
It goes to the TV.
Siete.
When we're on the camera,
Ocho.
it goes to
Nueve.
the TV.
10. All right? All right. You'll get it. You'll get it.
That's what he's doing.
You're absolutely right. And don't forget the computer. It goes to the computer too.
And a TV.
Right.
And a tablet.
That's right. Very
And a
smart.
phone.
And the phone. You're right.
What hand? You write with this hand, right? When you write letters? Is this hand?
Leave it right there when you finish.
Perfect. So now, boom. Keep your elbow up, right? And fully extend your arms. So when you swing like this. Straighten your arms. Put your arms straight all the way. Straight. Swing. Bing. The whole way. Like that. Boom. Keep your elbow up and swing straight. You know?
Here we go.
Set, go. Yeah.
But good swing, good swing.
Good swing, but look at the ball. Go, go. Drop the bat, drop the bat, drop the bat. Go to first.
Keep running. Has been.
5 or what have you, they read to learn. So a lot of times you see kids, my kid's a straight A student, and then they get to the 4th grade and they're bombing out. That's because they gotta read the math problems, they gotta read this, they gotta read that. So they didn't really learn how to read in the earlier years. They kind of like, bluffing through it. That's why you gotta make sure that they're reading on level with other kids in other districts, other places in the country, all right? So the second thing is, make sure your kid has good mentors. You know you love your kids, but your kid's not with you all the time, right? The coaches, if they're playing sports, if they're in dance, you don't want a coach that's drinking and cussing and can't even raise their own kids. Find out who's in front of your kid. Even like the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, find out who's running these things. Do some research. You don't want somebody to help you paint your house and you go to their house and the house is crappy, right? Make sure they know what they're doing. Make sure your family members. Sometimes you have your older kids watching your younger kids. Well, your older kids, you might love them, they might not be at that level yet. They may be still working on some things themselves that your kid may not need to be exposed to, all right? Grandma, grandpa, make sure grandma and grandpa's on point. I know they love their children. They may watch them, but make sure they're setting a good example for your kid. Because kids are very visual. You can tell them what to do, but they do more as to like when they look to see what you're doing. Do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. That don't work, right? They watch what you do, all right? So the other thing is, monitor your child's progress, which kind of stems off of the earlier point of getting a checkup. Go to back to school night. Talk to your teacher at least twice a marking period. Now that sounds like a lot, right? Right, it's not a lot. Because you're talking about, like, for example, here's a big, I'll give you one of these. Okay, so how many ladies have their purses with them? All right, do me a favor. Leave your purse on the bench and meet me over here. Don't worry about it. We'll watch it. Brothers, got your wallets with you? Do me a favor. Put your wallet over here and walk me around the corner real quick. You ain't doing that, right? You're not going to trust people with your prized possessions. But many of us drop our kids off every day, love you, and don't even come back. Don't back to school night, don't know who the teacher is, don't know what the homework is. Our kids are supposed to be our most prized possession. Am I right?
Right.
But do we watch it like we watch our credit card and our cell phone? No, we don't sometimes. And sometimes, honestly, you're going through so much being parents, you don't think about that, right? So make sure you get with a good network, join your PTO at your school, because you have other parents in the same boat you're in. Church? All right, so I can't say join the church, but I'll say this, that whatever religion you practice, spiritual growth is really important. Because sometimes you're gonna have those days where the kid's gonna be get on your nerves and you want to do like I got done when I was young, which is not always the right thing to do. So you want to have patience, all right? So that's pretty much it. The bottom line is, you know, your child is a precious jewel. They may be a little, you know, I got two boys, one's about to graduate, one graduated. Rough road, they know, because they all watch my kids grow up, I watch their kids grow up. It's tough, but you gotta have patience. They're gonna fail, they're not gonna be good at everything. They're not gonna be good boys and girls all the time, but you gotta hang in there with them. You can't throw them away, you gotta, listen, you could do it. But you broke my window. All right, let's clean it up, a little bit of that, and keep going, keep going. Plant the seeds early. Plant the seeds early. Take your little boy, little girl, once you see what their talents are, how's my little engineer doing? How's my little doctor doing? How's my little businessman doing? Come here, businessman, help mommy write a check out. Come here, my little engineer, help me fix this light bulb, help me fix this door. Here, you hold the screwdriver. You know, plant that seed and expose them at an early age. Some kids, you ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up? I don't know.
They do that.
And that's because we're not exposing them to enough. They should be rattling off like 10 things they want to be, because they can't decide what they want to be. Right? So you got to expose them. Don't put them in front of the TV or grandma's house, auntie's house, one sport. You know, you got to expose them. Take them someplace. Drive up to William Paterson, or when you're on vacation, go to a college near where you're on vacation, ride through. And say, this is what you're going to be, this is what you're going to do. All right? Or look at a business. Say, you're going to have a business like this one day. You know what I'm saying? So, 10 minutes went over, right? So I'm going to come back from time to time, try to have some people come, just talk about different things. So while you're sitting here, you can also learn some stuff about what's happening, okay?
Nobody was timing.